Hey, my name's Dave and I run a company called MarketBuy. I want to talk a little bit about disruptors and Ubers of real estate. Now before you all start smashing your hands into the keyboard and leaving nasty comments, understand that I don't agree with them. I'm sick of them and as sick of them as what you are. But they're growing and they're growing quickly. And why are they growing quickly? Well, they're growing quickly because they have been really effective at telling consumers out there that we don't matter, that we're not necessary, that they can do it themselves, that a sales campaign is easy and it's straightforward, and as long as you can chuck a listing on realestate.com, you can sell a house. If you're a real estate agent, you know that this isn't true. You know the real estate transaction is complicated. It takes instinct, it takes empathy, it takes a massive amount of adaptability. It takes being on call nearly 24 hours a day, and it takes those little details that people just don't wake up in the morning and suddenly have that skill set. Sales is a science. Sales is an art. And while we don't need university degrees to be salespeople, what we do need is a lot of experience. What we need is the runs on the board, and what we need is the years in the trenches to learn that art effectively. But that's not what we tell people. We spend all of our time and all of our money marketing ourselves and telling people about our latest Rate My Agent award, our latest franchise award, our latest Mercedes or Ferrari or Porsche or whatever the hell it is you drive. And we tell them about how good we are. But you know what? You have to understand this. Please, if you hear nothing else in this video, you have to understand this. Consumers don't give a crap. They do not care. We all say the same things, we all turn up in the same suits, we all drive the same cars, and it's just noise, people. It's just noise. Consumers are no longer listening to you, and for the few that are listening, they don't believe you because we're all saying the same stuff. We have lost any ability to communicate with our market, with our consumer base in an effective and relevant way. So we need to get much better at that, and that's where we come in. Now, we're not the answer, we're not the golden or the silver bullet, but what we are is a tool that helps make agents more relevant. We can start to help agents show their potential clients how we can bring value to the transaction. You know, we all know the consumers out there these days have got their face buried in a device. It might be an iPhone, it might be an iPad, it might be something else. But you know what? That's where all of their attention is. People are online for multiple hours a day, and they communicate online. They communicate through Facebook Messenger, they communicate through status updates, they communicate through Instagram and Snapchat and all these other things. But we've been really poor at taking advantage of that. So what I propose to you is a really good idea is to take the sales campaign and shove it in front of them. Stick it in front of those devices they've already got their face buried in. You know, why would we make people jump through 1,000 hoops to buy a property? Why don't we just make it easier? You got your iPhone in front of you 24 hours a day. You know what? Make your offer through your iPhone. You're always online. Make your offer online. We'll still get you as agents to take care of your buyer management. You still have to make phone calls and send text messages and create that sense of competition. But if you've got a buyer at 9 o'clock at night that decides that they want to buy a property or they want to make an offer on a property, what we don't want to do is make them jump through 1,000 hoops. We don't want to make them or enforce that they have to make 4 phone calls to you, leave messages, send emails, wait for your response. We want them to act on that instinct or act on that urge then and there. Not only that, but we want that information sent to your clients straight away so they know that offers are happening, that they know that there's competition happening. We also want people in and around your listing to have the ability to watch that sale, because we want them to know how hard you're working. We want them to know that you're not doing long lunches and off swanning around in your luxury car. We want them to know that at 10 o'clock at night, while they're watching the latest TV show, you're negotiating. You're making phone calls. Offers are bouncing backwards and forwards. You're making counter offers. You're working at all hours of the night to get the best result for your client. And that's what we do. We can help you demonstrate substantial and significant value. We bring in some lead generation tools that allow you to bring in all the people that live in and around your latest listing. If you want to know more, if you want to take the step to be a more relevant, more proactive, and more digital focused agent, and you want to start to be able to really demonstrate value back to your clients and give yourself a massive competitive edge in your marketplace, then send us a message. There's a little message button below this ad. Send a message through to us. We'll get on to you really, really quickly. We'll organise an online demonstration so you can see exactly what we're able to offer, and you can start to see how this cannot just be a tool at your disposal, but something that you work in conjunction with to create massive value. Hope to hear from you. Hope you have a wonderful day.